Hi, everybody. This is Jill, and this is Jill for today. Again, we're going to try this new format of up and down. Now, I've had some nice responses. People have said, well, I prefer, the long way, but this is okay. And the one thing I want to say is this is becoming a very normal format, the portrait, because you can do it on your camera and you don't have to worry about a lot of editing. So I had comments come in. And this woman, Maureen, wrote, and she said she hated it, which was fine. I don't care. Everybody's got their own opinion. She said it was hard on her eyes and the bands on the side and yada, yada. And she told me I was narcissistic. Yeah, because I changed the direction of the camera. I was narcissistic. So go figure that one out. But if I go sideways, you're going to have bands on the top and the bottom. So I can't please everybody. So guess what? We're going to do this for a while. Enough said. We are making peanut butter cookies. These are probably one of the director's favorites. And it's a very simple recipe. I actually have doubled this because what I like to do is bake up, whatever, maybe a dozen or so. And then I pack the dough into containers and I freeze it. And then if I say, well, I want to make some more cookies, I pull out the dough, I defrost it, and I make more cookies. So that's a good tip for you. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so I've made notes about my recipe because I haven't made it in a long time, but I have some flour here, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. That's 1. Oh boy, almost to the bottom of the barrel here. And that's 2. Let's set that aside. I'm going to give that a stir here. Make sure all of that is blended in. So do you like it? I'm getting used to it. Every time I edit it, I say, oh, that's not too bad. The one thing we haven't figured out is how to clip them together. And I need to do some homework on that. Now, once I have this dough completely finished, it needs to go into the refrigerator for about 45 minutes to kind of let stuff kind of firm up, because the peanut butter is the old fashioned, so it's runny and you've got your butter and all. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm bringing in my mixer bowl. And as you can see, I have 2 cubes of butter in there. And I'm going to add some sugars to this. I'm going to add 1 cup of white sugar. That's a half. And that's one cup of sugar. Then I'm also going to add some brown sugar. And when you make anything with brown sugar, you should make sure you pack that cup because that's really how you measure brown sugar. And I need 2/3 of a cup. 1. And this is 2. And I want to show you something also. I have, some of these brown sugar keepers. And I always thought this was a bunch of hooey, to be honest with you. And I have them now in my brown sugar. And that brown sugar, which I don't use a lot of, brown sugar is soft. It doesn't get lumpy. You know how it gets hard as a rock. So I'm going to set that aside now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cream these. And it'll probably take about 2 minutes on my mixer. You could use a hand mixer. You could also use, a spoon and a bowl. But I think a stand mixer or a beating, using a hand mixer probably would be best. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this on my mixer right now. Get my regular beater in here. I'm going to move that aside. And once I have this beaten up, like I said, it'll take 2 or 3 minutes. We'll come back to the next step. And there we go. So it was about 3 minutes. And I'm going to scrape this down a bit here. Make sure everything's well in there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Get it off that beater, so to speak. Now, I'm going to add actually almost a tablespoon of vanilla. As I said, I've doubled this recipe, and it's usually a teaspoon and a half So I'm just going to add just barely a tablespoon. The lid on that. I'm going to add a couple of eggs, and those go. And then here comes the peanut butter. Now, as I told the director, this is my kryptonite. Just like, just like Superman, this stuff is like crack cocaine. You know what it smells like. In fact, when I was putting it in this container, measuring it out, I took those measuring cups and I immediately put them in soapy water because I knew my fingers would get in that bowl and it would be bad. Okay, in comes the good stuff, the peanut butter. And like I said, this is the old fashioned. Almost have got it there. Oh, it smells good too. Everything smells good. The brown sugar smells good and butter smells good. Okay, we'll just let that go for now. And we're going to beat this in. Yeah. Yes. All right. See there? Nice and mixed in. And recall we did those flour and baking soda and salt. That is going to go in now. Now, I am of the opinion that when you put a cookie mixture together, get that in there. There we go. And those eggs are in there, and you're now beating the flour in. I think if you beat it too hard, too much, you get too much air, and your cookies are too puffy. And so if you like a nice, chewy, more dense cookie, don't just beat it and beat it, just enough to get that flour pretty well mixed in there. And that's really all it takes. So I'm going to just work on this slowly, slow speed, till all of it gets combined. See here, I'm going to stop this. See, it's just coming together. I may give it a scrape right now and then run it really just briefly because this to me is the way. It doesn't matter whether it's peanut butter cookies, chocolate chip cookies, whatever kind of cookie you're making. I don't like to beat a lot of air into it because I want a nice, dense, chewy cookie. Don't you? I do. All right. So I'm just going to give it one more little toss around the dance floor here. Ugh. So it is, I think, pretty well mixed up. I'm going to get my bowl off of here. Where's my handle? There it is. Get my beater. And I'm just going to set this aside for now. And I'm going to get my spatula. As I had mentioned, this is going to put this into like a refrigerator container. And it'll go into the refrigerator. It needs to firm up a little bit because we're going to roll it, into balls. And if it's too soft, it won't work too well. But see here, this is nice. It's nice and it's well mixed, right? But it's got some body to it. All right. I'm going to let these let this chill. I'm going to get my oven set at 350 and I'm going to let it sit a real good 30-45 minutes. My dough has just come out of the refrigerator. It was in there about 35 minutes. And as you can see, I've got a nice big tub of this. And I've actually made my first dozen cookies. So anyway, I'm just going to take a scoop here. This is a 1-inch scoop. And that's a tablespoon. And it makes a wonderful 2-inch cookie. Like almost you could take a ruler and look at it. And there's other, you can get a 2 tablespoon and a 3 tablespoon. But then you're getting to some pretty heavy cookies. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to roll them in some granulated sugar, a nice little ball. And I will be doing this will take a dozen. One cookie sheet will take a dozen. Baking sheets are now called baking sheets. I always call them cookie sheets. But that's old school, isn't it? So what I do now here, I won't do all of them for you, but I'm going to line them all up, and then it's just a matter of pressing that beautiful little cross that always is seen in a peanut butter cookie. Again, my oven is set at 350 degrees, and I'm going to put them in there, 11, 12 minutes. This first batch I put in, it was 13. But it seems like sometimes once your oven really gets moving, And I let it preheat pretty well, but still, as you're baking cookies, I find that they take maybe a little less time as you get into your different, dozen after dozen. Anyway, I'm going to put these in the oven, and once some are baked off, taste of them. So we are all ready here. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous cookies. These took about 13 minutes in my oven. I want to show you the bottom of them. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a golden, golden brown. Golden brown. I'm going to hand this over to someone over there, and I will tell you a little bit more about what's going on here. Go ahead, take a taste. Tell me what you think. I hear you crunching. Mm. Oh, he's good. Mm. He's had a hard week. He's had surgery on his arm, and his wrist is bothering him, and he hurt his leg, and he's happy. So anyway, I want to tell you, I baked 2 dozen cookies, and then what I have here is cookie dough. I told you I like to pack this up. These are both like 1.25 pounds each, and I know I will get, well, at least 2 dozen, I would think, for 2 dozen each. So this is nice. I'm going to label them and put a date on them, put them in the freezer, and the other cookies are going in the freezer too. I'll leave a few out. Well, thank you for indulging me today. I know that the camera thing is becoming a little bit of a challenge, but we'll work it out. And you know what? If not worse comes to worse, but we can always go back to the other format. I want to thank you for coming into my kitchen. I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope you got a chuckle maybe out of this. And I will see you again real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.